everyone, I thought it was about time to crack open the Halloween Oracle cards again, because it's that time of year. So let's have a look, shall we? I did a review of these last year. They're by Stacey DeMarco and they're quite big cards and they have absolutely beautiful designs on them. I just need to move my stuff out the way a bit because they're quite big cards. Very nice cards. So let's give these a shuffle and I'm going to select 3 cards and then you pick the card that you think will give you the answer you want. So have a think what you would like to ask. Have a think what you want to know about. Okay, and I'm going to select 3 cards at random. Card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. So these are our 3 cards. Let's move that out the way a bit. Okay. Let's move you out the way, mate. Okay. Unless I light you. Need a bit more light on the subject. Okay. So have a think of what you would like to ask the cards and decide whether you want to pick card number 1, card number 2 or card number 3. Okay, so let's have a look. If you pick card number 1, that's the vampire. That means there's probably someone in your life who's draining you and sucking out your energy emotionally. Someone who could be relying on you to bolster their own self-worth, their own ego, or it could just be someone who's very draining, requires a lot of coaxing around. You could be with someone who you feel like you're constantly walking on eggshells with and they're emotionally draining you. So you may have to set stronger boundaries with this person. You may have to really have a good discussion with them and make sure that your boundaries are set and they know not to go over those boundaries, not to go past it. It may even be that these people need to you need to move away from, you need to distance yourself from, or just not allow them to drain you emotionally or drain your energy as much as they have been. You need to sort of also develop your inner strength and realise that you need to set these boundaries and have limits. It could be someone at home, in the workplace, someone that you've invited round, someone that lives with you maybe, and you need to develop your own inner strength as well to prevent them from draining you as much as they are, but also have a good discussion with them and make sure that you've set boundaries in place and you tell them that what they're doing is draining you and they need to stop it. If you selected the second card, that is Night Song, which is Hidden Talents. Now's the time to let your inner talents shine. It's time to, if you've got that little hobby that you've been hiding from everyone but you're quite proud of your skill level, it's time to actually let the world know. You know, show everyone, look, this is what I've been learning to do. This is what I can do now. Don't be afraid to sing your own song. Don't be afraid to let people know your worth and what you can do. You obviously have some sort of hidden talent that needs to come to the forefront. Maybe it could be a talent that you could use in your career. Maybe you could use it for an alternative career. or it could just be a little hidden talent. It could be anything. It could be being an artist. It could be maybe secretly you're a very good cake baker. It could be you're very good at crafts. It could be anything like that. Maybe you can sing and you've never sung in front of anyone else, but it's been a passion of yours for years. Show people. Start to show people what you can do, and don't be afraid to blow your own trumpet. It's also a time to, develop your true potential. Don't be afraid. If you're thinking of trying something but you're too scared, or you're too worried about what might happen, obviously depending on what it is, but like if it's something career-wise, or something that you could, I don't know, maybe you thought about starting a YouTube channel, maybe you're thinking about creating some artwork and starting to sell it. Give it a go. It's always worth having a go. There's no time to waste. Have a go. Do it. If you selected card number 3 is scrying. Now, I've never actually drawn that one. I'm familiar with these ones. I get these ones a lot in my readings. I've never actually had scrying. So, I'm going to have to look in the book for this one. 1 second. Scrying, where are you? Okay. So it says, the key to effective scrying is being as relaxed as possible, minimising possible distractions. It says the enemy of effective scrying is distraction, both from inside and out. So turn off the phone, turn off electric lights, anywhere that you see them, any music. If have a nice piece of environment for scrying. If you regularly meditate, you can use those skills to close your eyes and focus on your breathing before scrying. And it says, and then once you relax, turn your focus inwards and imagine pulling your energy within you, and then focus on the third eye point and imagine opening it. It says you may wish to give scrying a go. It indicates you might wish to develop your intuition a bit further and not rely solely on the logical part of your mind. It says true wisdom takes a balance of logic and imagination and intuition for true wisdom. So basically, if you've been thinking about scrying and giving that a go, give it a go. If you are have been trying it like me, you're learning how to scry by using, I prefer to use oracle cards, but you can use a black mirror, you can use tarot cards, oracle cards. There's many different scrying methods. There's water scrying and all sorts. So if you've been thinking of that, give it a go. And what you need to do is focus more on, like it said, just have a calm, relaxing, non-distracting environment, and just focus inward and have a go and see how you do with scrying. So yeah, that's my reading of these 3 cards. Obviously, you could say that these are also a reading for me, because obviously I drew these 3 cards before showing you. But I like to share my readings as well, because if you've asked a question, hopefully you've found some semblance of answering these 3 cards. For me, certainly, yes, I can visualize people who are like emotional vampires to me. I do have talents that I don't tend to advertise much, that I don't sort of get out there as much as I could. And scrying, I have been thinking of developing my skills further, but it's one of those things where, I haven't got time, or I can't remember what all the cards mean, a few different things. So that's probably a reading for me as well as it's much for you. Hope you enjoyed this reading. Thanks for watching. Blessed be. Bye for now.